Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Double Down Game Challenge. I'm your host, Scruffy, the gamer, and I got a pretty good little haul today, so let's get started. We're actually going to be doing this in kind of a weird way. We're going to do it in chronological order of what I got first, what I got last, so, it's, you guys can, kind of see the progress of the week and all that. So the first thing I grabbed was actually two games from a local store called DAV. I go there all the time, absolutely love it. The first one I got is Project Gotham Racing 2. This was just a fun game. I absolutely love the first one. Did not have this one. It is complete, in great shape. The case has a bit of a chunk taken out of it, if you can see that. That's about the only bad thing about it. I will have to get a new case, put it in there, but it's worth it. The other one I got was Room Zoom Race for Impact. I've never heard of this one. Looked like a lot of fun. Looks like you're playing with like Hot Wheels, and you're racing around a room. The only thing that is a little disappointing is this is actually an old Blockbuster case. Not really disappointing, but it is rather cramped, so you can see that the book is actually like scrunched in there. Again, I'll have to replace the case, preserve the manual, but this thing is super cool and it looks like a lot of fun. So I picked those up for both for $3. So went to another thrift store and ended up finding two more games that I didn't have. First one is Skylanders Superchargers. Do not have this game. I thought there was only one of the racing games for Skylanders, but I guess there's more. It does not have the manual, which is about the only downside to it. It does need, this needs a little cleaned up, but I'm sure it'll play and it'll work fine. And then I happened to notice this one. I thought I already had it. I checked. I did not. And that is MX versus ATV Untamed. I love these types of games. Anything where you can race like dirt bikes and four-wheelers and all that, and dune buggies is a lot of fun. I can't wait to dive into this. It is the part of the platinum hits, and just looking forward to playing it. It is complete. The disc does need cleaned up like the Skylanders, but still a pretty decent game to pick up. Then I mentioned in my last video that I was going to be doing a little construction down here. We're going to be putting up a wall to make this room private and to also build a like storm shelter down in the basement that is kid friendly and won't drive me insane. Not that they ever would, but I love the little buggers, but they like to touch things. And when you have a collection this size with a lot of expensive stuff that's breakable, that's not a good idea. So I took my Goosebumps books. I had about 75 Goosebumps books, and ended up trading and selling them. I was amazed. I got like $100 for those books. And that's half price bookstore. So just absolutely crazy. I looked around while they were doing it and picked up two games. The first one is Remember Me. Now, unfortunately, this one is missing the manual, but this game looks like a lot of fun. Very interesting. And it's made by Capcom, so you know it's going to be good. So yeah, just look forward to playing this and seeing what it's about. So the next one, I admit, they got me by the cover, and that is Beach Volleyball Summer Heat. I know DOA did a beach volleyball game. This one looks kind of like it, and yes, it is pretty much what you think. It's girls in bikinis playing beach volleyball. So I think it was only like $7, so I picked that up. Remember Me was also $7, and when you have $100 to two games for 14 isn't too bad. So now that was the end of yesterday's haul, so we'll go into today's. I ended up having quite a bit of stuff that I needed to do. One of it was take a massive pile of pop cans back, and I decided to hit a couple of garage sales on my way to the dispensary to trade in, for the pop cans. End up coming across one. I went to like 5 or 6, and the last one actually had video games. It was a reseller's booth, so not the best deals, but I'm happy with what I got. So this one is Midnight Club Los Angeles. It is complete. The disc is in amazing shape. There's a little sticker residue right there that's gonna drive me nuts, but this thing is in pristine condition, and for $5, it's not a bad deal. I also picked up a Xbox One controller for $10. Very happy to get this. The only thing is, it came with a rechargeable battery. I do not like these things, so I do need to get a battery cover for the batteries themselves to stay in there. I guess this one will work for a while, but I do want to get this. I noticed my other one is, or the one I've been playing with, some of the buttons aren't working right. I tried playing that Dark Alliance yesterday, and yeah, some of the buttons were not as clicky as they should be. So it's time to retire that white one and try this black one to see if it works. And if it does, $10 isn't a bad deal for that. So, well, the last stop of this weekend was actually to my one of my favorite stores, local JCD and Hobby. I actually went to the Ankeny one. There are 3 in this town. There's one on the south side, there's one on the west side, and there's one on the north side. North side being Ankeny, so I went to that one. They were having a 20% off the entire store, and yeah, I ended up cleaning up. I got anime DVD. I got a couple of figures. I got some video games. So let's look into that and see what I got. The first one is Contra Shattered Soldiers. This one is complete. I ended up getting this for $19, which isn't a bad price for this game. It does go for like $22 around there. So glad to get it complete, really nice condition. I'm sure it's going to work. I just have to actually find a PlayStation 2 before I can actually play it, which unfortunately, or fortunately, was the only one that I won't be able to play right now. The next one is this Wii game. It's called Jurassic Hunted, The Hunted. It is a light gun Wii Zapper game. You can use the nunchuck and the paddle, but the zapper, I think, is where I'm going to go. But you're pretty much being hunted by dinosaurs, or you have to hunt dinosaurs, and it kind of is like a Turok style game. Again, complete and not bad, especially for about $10. It was a really, really nice buy. So this one I had never seen before, and I love a good 360 game, and that is Front Mission Evolved. Never heard of this one, never seen it before. It looks like giant mechs and run around as either a soldier or a giant mech. That looks really awesome. It is complete. It does have all the downloadable content, just everything. It is from Square Enix, so another good sign that will be a decent game and very fun to play. Can't wait to try that one. The last video game that I actually have is a Xbox One. It is a remaster of Resident Evil 3. This obviously Resident Evil, Capcom 2, just absolutely bangers. With everything else. I can't wait to play this and enjoy it. I do remember playing 2, but I don't remember playing 3, and I am looking forward to diving into this one. So that is the last video game we have, but we do have one more thing, and this guy, I was so happy to see this. I was excited because if you've been to this channel before, you know how much I love Warhammer. I didn't know this guy actually existed. I happened to see him. I was like, I wonder if that's Warhammer. We took a picture of it on eBay. Sure enough, it popped up. It's a Warhammer figure, so very happy to get it. And that is one of the orcs. And this guy is just absolutely massive. Very, very cool. So, got a little flag on top. He will be going on my my shelf for the Warcraft. Oh, I didn't know the feet moved. Learn new things all day. I haven't actually had a lot of time to play with it to try to pose it and all that. But super glad to get this guy. Only 20 bucks. Could not pass it up. Glad to get him and add him to my Warhammer shelf. Well, guys, that is my collection. I do have some good news already for next weekend. Hopefully they will have arrived, but I did end up buying a lot on eBay. Actually won a bidding war with that, so very happy to get that. And I did get a new Switch game. Happy to get that as well. To be honest, Switch games have at least me finding Switch games that I actually want, kind of not something that has happened in a little bit. So I've gone to other stores, I've gone to a lot of them, and just haven't been able to find anything that has sparked my interest or wasn't super overpriced as Switch games usually are. So I do need to go to Walmart. I see a lot of you guys getting really good deals at like Walmart and Target, so check that out. But thank you guys so much. I am glad to have a nice stack of video games in front of me. With these games added to them, there's 11 games here. These games added to it, it's now 600, or our total is now 652 games. So pretty good chunk. We're halfway to 700, and it's only June. So really looking forward to getting more games and adding to the collection. Well, guys, if you have not, please hit that subscribe button. If you want to, hit that like button. It always appreciated, And thank you guys so much for just sticking around to the end of the video. You guys have a good day. Have a nice night.